Hello. Hey, how you doing today? I was supposed to have a match today against Alan. That didn't happen. I was going to be testing my 1,000 point French 2-platoon army for the Bugeater GT, which is coming up rather quickly, June 11th weekend. So, but in getting my stuff prepared to maybe play a game today, I realized I'm woefully behind schedule as far as getting my stuff done. I need to make at least some type of display board. I've got one kind of started. I really wanted it to be fancy, but at this point it's getting to where I just need to get something done. Something to take my army around from table to table that it'll fit on, not too big, and just kind of maybe look a little nicer than being on a piece of TV tray or something. But I'm going to go ahead and take you through what I have for my French. This is a 1,000 point tournament. There's no vehicle flamethrowers allowed. The usual tournament type of things. But this is a dual platoon. And I've never played in a tournament with the 2-platoon system so far. So I'm wondering what's going to show up. I bet you're going to get some interesting armies. I built my army, the 2-platoon system, to mainly take advantage of the medium howitzers for the French. And so I'll go ahead and take you through my list. Okay, here is the French army. I've got just one other squad or so off the board that I'm still working on. So we're going to take a look. I have my easy army printed out. What I was looking at today, I was really looking at maybe switching my list so I'd be done with the painting. But I'm going to go with what I originally planned. I'm going to see how it works. So here's my French list. I have a second lieutenant with 2 helpers, and he's actually going to be mounted. So he's going to be this guy. He's not finished painted, and then that one other guy. You can, with the FAQ, you can add in. You can add for 5 points per guy a cavalry. This guy's going to be with my lieutenant. And you can see he's not based yet, but he's mostly done. I haven't put a clear coat or anything on him yet, but got to do the basing on him. So I'm going to have my second lieutenant with 2 extra guys on horses. So they will have 9 attacks in close combat. They'll be pretty mobile, getting around. They're regulars. Then I have 3 squads of singleys. One squad has just 6 guys with rifles. That's them. And then I've got 2 more singly squads. 6 guys, 1 with a pistol. 6 guys, 1 with a pistol. And they are regular tough fighters. I got a little bit of grass to put on a couple of these guys. So that's 2 things I need to finish. And then I've got a 6-man cavalry section that goes with them. And here's one of my cavalry sections, mostly done, except for the basing. If you saw my one video, I did quite a number of, I had to go back and repair quite a bit of spots on a lot of my infantry and my cavalry. So these guys are mainly done. The basing is really quick. It doesn't take much time at all. So they will go with this first platoon. And then it has a medium mortar, which is right back there. I'm using a British mortar. This is basically kind of a British expeditionary force with the French, using the French rules. And then I have a medium howitzer, which is right there, British medium howitzer. And as you can see, that's a 25-pounder, but I got an extra crewman, and it's going to be standing in for a medium howitzer. Then I have a free medium howitzer. That's going to be the French 75 gun with the 4 crew. So I've got 2 medium howitzers. And then I have a Lorraine 38 carrier, and it is not painted or based yet. The Lorraine 38 carrier is fully enclosed, 7 armor. It can hold 12 guys, so I'm planning to put 2 singly squads in there and push it up the field with my cavalry units and my lieutenant on horseback. So then my other platoon is a first lieutenant, so he's got the +2 bonus. He's inexperienced by himself. He's prone to being sniped off, but he's going to be faring basically my howitzer guards and my indirect guards. And I've got 3 squads of 8 inexperienced infantry. So there's 1, 2, 3, And then I have a free squad, which is my British Expeditionary Force, and they're all equipped the same way. I did pay the 20 points for VB launchers in each unit. And the French rule is if you take 3 inexperienced squads, you have a 4th one for free. And as long as it has to be equipped the same as your cheapest one. So they all have a VB launcher in there, and they're just basically one guy with a pistol, and so it's 8-man squads. Then I have a light mortar, and the light mortar is an inexperienced. Then I have an anti-tank rifle, that's at regular. And I have another medium artillery piece, that's regular. You can see it's another 25-pounder. It's just got pretty much painted. Needs a lot of the basing work and maybe a little couple finishing touches. So I got a little bit of work to do. I have to get my list turned in 2 days. That's why I was thinking about whether I was going to change it or not. I have until the 11th to get it finished. I think I'll be able to get it done. The cavalry are taking me quite a bit slower than I thought. I do need to make a display board, but that's what I have. Any thoughts on my list? I know it's very fragile. It has 18 order dice though. That's another thing with this. There's no order dice limit. I've been doing some play testing with the slow grow, and pretty much I've just been running the inexperienced with 1 or 2 howitzers and maybe a mortar, and my HE so far has really been lighting it up. The VB launchers at 20 points a piece. That's 60 points I put into that. Probably don't need to. I could pull those out, rearrange, and put a Panhard armored car in my list, but I'm just going to go with this like it is and then see how these VB launchers do. Alright, well, I'll get to the paint table. Oh, here's my other, I do have another cavalry unit as well, and I'm getting them painted up. So 2 of those guys are going to be with the lieutenant, and then I have another 6-man cavalry squad regular. So 2 6-man regular squads and the lieutenant, and then the Lorraine carrier with 2 squads of 6. Those are going to be my attackers. And my defense, for any scenarios with defenders, I'm going to have all this infantry defending, 3 plus another one of them and a bunch of HGs. So I think it'll be pretty good. I think I have enough mobility stuff to go capture things. I think I have enough defense stuff. I'm, obviously early war. I don't have a lot of anti-tank, but if you saw my last battle against Panzer IV with the medium HE, it gives you +3, so you can penetrate front armor. At least you can glance it, and I just pin the crap out of it. So that's my plan if I run into a bigger tank. Otherwise, I've got a lot of little stuff, and I've got an anti-tank rifle. Alright, so that's my list. Better get back to the paint table. Quick little update. I had Ryan Carlson come over. He's going to be joining getting a ticket for the Bugeater as well. He doesn't have his army put together. He's going to be running my Germans. We put together a list tonight, and we're going to be doing a little prep game tomorrow to see how he likes the list he put together, and be testing out my French tomorrow. So I should have a battle report up here real soon.